So Paul, obviously a big win against Halifax at the weekend. The coaching staff must be proud of the lads with the way they performed.
Yeah, they turned up really well. I think we had as moments in first half where we looked a little bit sloppy and we weren't really getting it right. But I think in second half we got ourselves we got a bit of patience and we started sort of peppering them and pushing them back, and we just hung in there and it came round at the end of the game. We managed to get on top of them.
How important was the end of sets in the second half as well? We seem to be completing at a high level and really giving men some work
our
to do.
kicking game was so much more improved this week. I think we were managing to get in behind their back three and we were turning them and making them have to go and fetch it. And I think that's key to, in a kick chase. That's worth an extra 10 metres on your kick chase, so you're putting them right back in their own end and making it difficult for them to go downfield.
And that's exactly what we'll be needing to do against Whitehaven, because we don't know what the weather's going to be like, but it's usually a heavy pitch up there. So
yeah, I think that we know that we didn't do ourselves any real credit last time we played them, so hopefully the boys will be out to sort of put a few wrongs right, I would say.
And from a forwards perspective as well, against a massive pack against Halifax, great performance going forward. They just need to get a bit of consistency
I think we're
going now
making
as well.
some real good progress. I think you look now and the boys are now starting to, there's a lot more pre-line tip-ons and there's a lot of that little bits of stuff that's keeping defences honest. So instead of it being tucking it under my wing and try to run over the top of people, there's a little bit of deception there. So I think it's working really well for us, and the guys are seeing the successes of it. Pushing a little push on support play and giving them a short pass. Puts them into a space, and it makes it a lot easier than trying to run over the top of three players.
And just finally moving on to Whitehaven, I guess it'll be more of the same, but not particularly the first half against Halifax as well.
I think we've just got to use the momentum that we're getting in second half, and we've got to have the same sort of footprint and the same principle, and try to make sure that we've got to, in my mind, we've got to make it really difficult for teams to play, and they offer the least when they're coming out of their own end. So if you can keep pegging them back there and you can make your own life a lot easier, they start to open up and expand and start to ask more questions when they get into our 30. So we need to make sure that we minimise the time that they spend there.